Hello and welcome back to Unreal Engine 5 Visual Novel and Narrative Game Design online course. In the last lesson we finished our framework for the layout for the widget, and in this one let's start animating. So let's open our animation tab here and click on new animation. I'm gonna name this intro, and I'm gonna select the main vertical box. Let's actually name this VB main box. Okay, go to animations, and I'm gonna press track, and now it's already giving me a reference to the main box. I'm gonna put this here, and let's click on plus here and add a transform track. Now in this transform track, let's bring this a little bit higher. We're gonna use a simple animation. We're gonna scale 0 seconds to 0.05 x and 0.05 y, and in, let's say, 1 second, 75. We're gonna press, on 0 seconds we need to add the key points, and on 0.75 add more key points, but this time there will be 1. So here is a nice intro animation. Now one more thing that we need to change is this text block should say nothing, and this text block also should say nothing. So we've done our intro, it pops, nice. And now let's do the same for outro. Outro, enter a track. I haven't selected the VB main box. Add a track, VB main box, and add transform, go to scale, and add a keyframe on 0 in one value. Okay, this is faster, let's say 0.5. We go to actually 0, 0, and it disappears. To be honest, let's put it 0, 1, 1, 0.1. So we make it disappear with code. This is small, and we toggle the visibility. Now, one more thing we need to do is right click on the transform, properties, and keep state. We need to do this also on intro, properties, and keep state. File and save. And let's go create on the event graph some custom events. I'm not gonna use this now, and call custom event. Let's call this show dialog. And when we're showing dialog, we want actually we go back to the designer and we make this VB main box a variable. File and save. So we get this VB box and set visibility to visible, and afterwards we're gonna play animation, and in the animation we're gonna select intro. Now, we're gonna create another custom event and call it hide dialog. Here we want to play with the visibility because we want this to happen in the end. So I'm gonna copy paste this play animation, connect the dots, the lines, and I'm gonna drag and drop outro here with control pressed. Yeah, I've said this in other places. If you drag and drop with control pressed, it's gonna get a getter. If you drag and drop with a alt pressed, well, this is an animation, so it won't get a setter, but if you had any other type of variable, like a boolean, alt and drop gets a setter. Now, some people might ask, why didn't we just play intro animation with reverse? Which is a very valid question. So, we could, one of the reasons is we're gonna bind events when their animation is done playing. So when outro is done playing, do this. When intro is done playing, do that. Again, we could have stored which play mode is forward or reverse or whichever. Ping pong, I think it's, yeah, ping pong is the third one. And we could bind an event only on one of them and make it like shorter code. But I think for the purpose of this course, it would be more clear to have two different animations and two different binds. The way it would have happened is we could have promoted this to a variable and we would have set it here. We would have set it here and connect this here. So when we're playing this event, we get the information, it's stored, it plays backwards or forwards based on the information here, and on bind animation on finish, we would have a branch and or a sequence, actually not a branch, select, sorry, switch. So this would have this under it, and based on forward or reverse, it would change what it does. Just showing you how it would have, the system could have been more compact. It's not about optimal, it's more compact. But I think having them separate, it's better for us right now. So these are the events that are calling them. Let's create the binds also. And to be honest, we can only create one bind right now. So I'm gonna event construct, the one that they deleted. I'm gonna bind on animation finished. We're just gonna use the outro right now and create a custom event. Finished. And we're gonna set the visibility of the main box to hidden. Now this will need some room. Make things prettier. We don't need this variable. Delete it from here also, and this one. And let's put a nice comment here. Say animation out. Throw out. Construct finds animation finished events. Compile and save. And this will be it for this one. I'm gonna see you in the next. Goodbye.